You've been feeling it lately, haven't you? That strange sensation that someone is thinking about you intensely, constantly. Your mind keeps drifting to that one specific person, and you can't shake the feeling that they're doing the exact same thing. What you're experiencing isn't just wishful thinking. It's actually happening. That person you've been thinking about can't get you out of their mind right now. The spiritual connection you felt during your last encounter wasn't one-sided, like you might have thought. It was mutual, powerful, and life-changing for both of you. Something happened during your time together that triggered an obsession in them they've never experienced before. They can't sleep properly because you're in their dreams. They can't focus on work or daily tasks because thoughts of you keep interrupting. They find themselves replaying every moment you shared together, analyzing every word you said, remembering exactly how you looked at them. The universe wants you to know the truth about what's really happening in their heart and mind. Those sudden thoughts of them that come from nowhere, finding their name everywhere you look, hearing songs that remind you of them, these aren't coincidences. This message found you today because the timing is absolutely perfect for you to understand what's really going on. During your last interaction with this person, something invisible but incredibly powerful was activated between you. An energetic bond formed that goes far beyond normal attraction or friendship. They felt something shift inside them that they've never experienced with anyone else in their entire life. Whether it was the way you looked into their eyes, how your voice sounded when you spoke directly to them, or that moment when your hands accidentally touched. Whatever it was, created an energetic imprint on their soul. This person is now experiencing what spiritual experts call soul recognition. Their higher self has identified you as someone extremely significant, and now every fiber of their being is drawn to you like a magnet. They're comparing every other person in their life to you and finding them completely lacking your energy. Signature has been permanently embedded in their consciousness, and they can't escape it no matter how hard they try. What makes this situation so intense is that they're actually fighting these feelings because the strength of their attraction scares them. They've never felt this vulnerable or out of control when it comes to another person. Other people in their life are starting to notice how distracted and different they've become. They've been scrolling through your social media profiles asking mutual friends casual questions about you and finding excuses to drive by places where they might see you. The spiritual pull between you two is getting stronger with each passing day, and they're about to reach a breaking point where they can't resist reaching out to you anymore. Now, let me tell you the specific signs that prove this. Person is completely obsessed with you right now. You've probably already noticed some of these without realizing what they meant. There's been a sudden increase in their social media activity around your posts. More likes, comments, or views than usual. They're watching your stories within minutes of you posting them. Even at odd hours, mutual friends have started mentioning that this person has been asking about you in casual conversations. They want to know what you've been up to, who you're dating, or where you've been lately. You might have had unexpected encounters with them in places they wouldn't normally be. The coffee shop you frequent, the gym you go to, or events you mentioned attending. They've been listening to songs that remind them of you and creating playlists with music that connects to shared memories. Their dreams featuring you feel incredibly real and intense, often waking them up with a racing heart. They catch themselves saying your name out loud or bringing you up in conversations with others without even meaning to pay attention to how they act when you're around now compared to before. Their energy feels different, more nervous, excited, and intense. They take longer to respond to other people while responding to your messages quickly. They've developed sudden interest in things you mentioned liking or activities you enjoy doing. When you're physically near them, watch for these signs. They might stammer or stumble over words, fidget with their hands or clothing, maintain intense eye contact, or their face might flush. They've been finding excuses to bring up shared memories or inside jokes you have together. These aren't random behaviors. They're all evidence of someone who can't stop thinking about you. What's happening between you and this person goes far deeper than ordinary physical attraction or romantic interest. This is a soul-level recognition that's been activated by divine timing. Your spiritual frequencies are perfectly aligned and amplifying each other, creating an almost magnetic pull that neither of you can ignore or explain logically. Past life connections are being awakened through your current interaction. Your souls have known each other before, loved before, and promised to find each other again in this lifetime. This is why the connection feels so familiar yet exciting at the same time. The chakras between you two are synchronizing, especially the heart and sacral chakras, creating that electric feeling when you're together. This person's higher self recognizes your soul as their divine counterpart. Whether that's a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner, the universe orchestrated your meeting at exactly the right time for both of your spiritual journeys. When you're together, your auras actually blend and merge, creating an energetic high that feels addictive to both of you. They're experiencing twin flame activation symptoms without even understanding what's happening. Sudden spiritual awakening, intense dreams, seeing angel numbers like 1111 or 2222, and feeling like their old life doesn't fit anymore. This bond transcends the physical realm. You're connected on multiple dimensions simultaneously. The connection is so strong that it's affecting their other relationships. Friends and family members seem less interesting or fulfilling compared to the energy they feel with you. During meditation or quiet moments, your face and energy automatically come to their mind. They might be having prophetic dreams about a future together that feels more real than their current reality. This spiritual bond cannot be broken by distance, time, or other people. It's written in the stars and encoded in both of your souls. Even though this person is completely obsessed with you, they might be resisting acting on these feelings for several important reasons. The intensity of what they're experiencing is overwhelming and unlike anything they've felt before. Most people aren't prepared for soul-level love. It feels too big, too powerful, too life-changing to trust immediately. They've never felt this vulnerable with another person. And vulnerability can be terrifying when you're used to being in control. Past relationship trauma might be making them scared to trust these incredible feelings. They're worried about ruining whatever connection you already have by moving too fast or coming on too strong. Current life situations might be creating internal conflict. Maybe they're in a relationship that isn't fulfilling but feels safe, or they have professional obligations that make them hesitate. They don't want to appear desperate or too eager, even though every cell in their body is screaming at them too. Reach out to you. Fear of rejection is paralyzing them, even though deep down they sense that you feel this connection too. They're trying to convince themselves that what they're experiencing is just infatuation or physical attraction, when they know it's something much deeper. Meaning friends or family members might be advising them to be careful or take it slow, which conflicts with their soul's urgency to be with you. They think you might be too good for them or out of their league. Previous heartbreaks are making them guard their heart, even though this connection feels completely different from anything they've experienced before. The universe has perfectly aligned everything for your connection to deepen right now. Both of you have completed the necessary spiritual lessons and healing to be ready for this level of love. The divine timing couldn't be more perfect, even if it feels challenging or confusing from your human perspective. Planetary alignments are currently supporting deep soul connections and romantic unions. This person's resistance is about to break because divine timing always overrides fear-based thinking. The spiritual work you've been doing, whether consciously or unconsciously, has raised your vibration to match theirs perfectly. Your guardian angels and spiritual guides are actively working to remove any remaining obstacles between you. The current lunar energy is amplifying romantic connections and making it impossible for people to ignore their true feelings much longer. Past relationships in both of your lives had to end to make space for this soul connection to flourish. You've both grown into exactly the people you needed to become for this love to work. The universe has been preparing you through every experience, every lesson, every heartbreak to be ready for each other now. This person is receiving unmistakable signs from their spiritual team that it's time to stop resisting and take action. Synchronicities are becoming too obvious and frequent for them to ignore. The fear-based energy that's been holding them back is dissolving rapidly as love-based energy increases. Divine intervention is about to override their logical mind's resistance, and their heart will win this internal battle very soon. Get ready, because major changes in this connection are coming within the next few days or weeks. This person will reach out to you, and when they do, the communication will be completely different from before. They'll be more vulnerable, honest, and direct about their feelings than you've ever seen them. They might confess thoughts and feelings they've been holding back for weeks or months. Don't be surprised if they tell you about dreams they've had about you or admit how often you've been on their mind. Expect a dramatic increase in contact. More texts, phone calls, social media interactions, and suggestions to spend time together. They'll want to meet somewhere meaningful or private where you can talk without interruptions. The conversation will reveal just how much they've been thinking about you and analyzing every interaction you've had together. When you're physically near each other, the energy will be electric and undeniable. Other people will immediately notice the obvious chemistry and connection between you two. When you're together, they'll start making plans that include you and talking about future activities you could do together. The relationship dynamic will shift from casual or uncertain to intensely focused and intentional. They might become slightly possessive or protective of your attention, not wanting to share your energy with other potential romantic interests. Romantic gestures will increase. Thoughtful gifts that show they've been paying attention to your likes and interests, surprise visits, or messages at meaningful times. They'll remember every single detail of your previous conversations and bring up things you mentioned weeks ago. Once they stop resisting this connection, everything will accelerate rapidly. Get ready for intimate conversations about feelings, dreams, hopes, and the future you could build together. As this person prepares to make their move, it's important that you stay grounded in your own power while remaining open to this beautiful love unfolding. Trust your intuition about their genuine feelings and intentions. Your soul already knows the truth even if your mind has doubts. Don't chase or pressure them during this process. Let divine timing unfold naturally while maintaining your own spiritual practices to keep your energy clear and high vibrational when they do open up to you. Be authentic and vulnerable in return. Create a safe space for them to express their feelings without judgment or fear. Continue being the amazing person who captivated their soul in the first place. Don't change yourself or dim your light to make them more comfortable. Set healthy boundaries while encouraging deeper connection. Pay close attention to the synchronicities and signs that will guide your responses during conversations and decisions. Use this time to prepare emotionally for a relationship that will be more intense and meaningful than anything you've experienced before. Practice gratitude for this beautiful soul connection that's manifesting in your life. Trust that the universe is orchestrating every detail perfectly. Don't overthink their mixed signals or moments of withdrawal. Their heart knows the truth even when their mind creates confusion. Stay patient as they work through their fears and resistance. Most importantly, focus on your own happiness and sense of completeness first. The most attractive thing to a soul level connection is someone who is whole and content within themselves. This divine love connection is your birthright and part of your soul contract in this lifetime. The universe is actively supporting your happiness and romantic fulfillment right now in ways you can't even see yet. Take action to maintain your high vibration and keep your heart energy open and receptive to love. Your greatest love story is about to begin its most beautiful and transformative chapter. Trust the signs, synchronicities, and intuitive feelings that have been guiding you to this moment. This person's obsession with you is leading to something truly magical that will change both of your lives forever. Show gratitude for this divine intervention in your love life by supporting channels that bring you spiritual guidance about relationships. The timing couldn't be more perfect for lasting, soul, deep love to bloom and flourish in your life. Your spiritual team is celebrating this connection manifesting, and they want you to know that everything you've been through has led you to this moment. Get ready to experience love at a level that will exceed all your dreams and expectations.